Hidden beneath frozen mountains, far from civilization, lies a facility the world was never meant to see. A place built to operate in silence, sealed by ice, secrecy, and steel. Massive gates open slowly, their rusted warnings barely visible, as if even the metal itself hesitates to reveal what's inside this restricted zone. Armed guards move with purpose through the snow, trained dogs at their side, every step reinforcing that nothing enters or leaves without permission. A convoy of black vehicles cuts through the fog, headlights piercing the cold air, carrying cargo destined for a transformation few ever witness. From above, the factory reveals itself like a mechanical organism, breathing steam into the frozen sky, alive in isolation. Red laser scanners sweep across steel and glass, reading, measuring, approving, no detail left unchecked in this high-security world. With a heavy metallic thud, locking mechanisms seal shut, cutting off the outside forever and committing everything inside to the process. Inside, a sterile corridor stretches endlessly forward, lights flickering softly as the camera drifts deeper into controlled territory. Workers in hazmat suits march in perfect rhythm, faces hidden, identities erased, each movement guided by strict protocol. Boots strike metal grates below, echoing through the facility, every step signaling the beginning of something irreversible. An airlock door opens and steam floods the space, cleansing all traces of the outside world before entry is granted. Through a fogged visor, breath slows, vision narrows, and the laboratory ahead emerges from darkness. A scientist pauses, clipboard in hand, framed against towering machinery, fully aware of the responsibility carried within these walls. Above them all, cameras rotate silently, tracking every motion, recording every second, forgetting nothing. Latex gloves snap tightly into place, a final ritual before confronting the source itself. The laboratory opens wide, revealing towering glass tanks filled with glowing blue liquid, humming with controlled energy. Behind reinforced glass, a giant python moves slowly, its powerful body coiling with quiet dominance under artificial light. The snake's eye locks forward, unblinking, intelligent, reflecting both captivity and ancient instinct. Carefully, workers lift the massive python using metal hooks, tension filling the room with every controlled movement. Placed upon cold steel, the snake coils tightly, its natural patterns forming perfect geometry, nature engineered to perfection. A red laser scans across the scales, measuring length, density, and value, reducing something alive to data. Without warning, the python strikes the glass, raw power exploding forward, a reminder that beneath the process, this was once a living force. The transformation begins with precision, as a blade moves carefully, separating material with clinical accuracy and absolute control. Slowly, the skin pulls away, elastic and heavy, revealing the first irreversible step of the process. Water rushes over the surface, washing away all traces of origin, leaving only raw potential behind. Droplets collide and scatter, every splash a moment of cleansing, captured in deliberate slow motion. The skin is carried forward on steel rails, disappearing into darkness, guided by machines that never pause. Inside the chamber, ultraviolet light scans every fiber, judging quality, strength, and uniformity. Sorted and stacked, the skins move through human hands once more, organized with practiced efficiency. Digital tools press and measure, converting organic form into exact data and tolerances. Massive steel vats churn violently, foam and motion combining in a relentless cleaning cycle. From above, the skins swirl endlessly, hypnotic patterns forming in white and motion. Bubbles rise and burst across the surface, small reactions signaling deep chemical work beneath. Below the waterline, the skins drift slowly, suspended like shadows under piercing light. Lifted once more, water cascades away in sheets, gravity reclaiming control. The centrifuge roars to life, spinning weight and moisture apart with mechanical force. As rotation peaks, water is expelled completely, leaving the material ready for its next evolution. The heart of the facility awakens as massive wooden drums rotate in unison, blending tradition with industrial power. From below, the scale of the machinery dominates the space, each rotation echoing with purpose and weight. Valves open and chemicals pour in, triggering a transformation that will permanently alter the material. Steam erupts and fills the air, blurring the line between process and atmosphere. Time accelerates as workers move rapidly, feeding the system that never slows. Gears grind and turn, metal working against metal, a steady rhythm of controlled force. The drums finally stop, releasing dark, treated leather, heavy with moisture and promise. Skins are hung carefully, gravity drawing out excess liquid as patience takes over. The camera moves through rows of hanging material, a maze of texture and motion. Water drips steadily from the ends, marking time with every drop. Machines pull the leather tight, stretching strength and flexibility into its structure. Under tension, the scales reveal depth, each pattern becoming more pronounced. Heat lamps ignite, bathing the space in warmth and controlled energy. Time passes quickly as color shifts and moisture disappears, the material stabilizing. With a sharp release, clamps open, signaling the end of another crucial phase. The process enters a new stage as the skins are lowered into boiling white solutions, stripping them down to a blank foundation. Before the eye, color fades completely, scales turning pale as chemistry rewrites their identity. Pigments are mixed carefully, vibrant powders dissolving into liquid energy, preparing the next transformation. The white skin disappears beneath the surface, and color spreads outward, alive and unstoppable. At a microscopic level, pigment settles deep between the scales, locking color into the material forever. Lifted slowly from the bath, the skin drips rich color, excess liquid falling away in heavy streams. Rows of dyed skins glide forward, suspended like banners of color, each one uniquely finished. Powerful air rushes across the surface, setting the dye and stabilizing the newly formed tones. Automation takes over as a robotic arm lowers, charging a laser with surgical precision. A focused beam burns into the leather, carving patterns that no human hand could replicate. Glowing edges form instantly as microcuts slice through with flawless accuracy. Multiple machines work together, synchronized movements turning refinement into choreography. As smoke clears, etched designs emerge, sharp, deliberate, and permanent. Lasers flash through the darkened room, painting the space in pulses of red and light. Sparks scatter in slow motion, a final burst of energy marking the end of this phase. The final surface work begins as rotating wheels meet leather, friction slowly awakening a hidden shine. Heat builds gently where material and motion collide, transforming texture through controlled pressure. Under magnification, rough scales soften, reflections forming as the surface reaches perfection. Across the workshop, repetition takes over, hands and machines moving in practiced harmony. Wax is applied carefully, each circular motion deepening color and smoothness. Light glides across the leather, reflections flowing like liquid metal across every contour. An inspector studies the surface closely, rotating it beneath intense light, searching for flaws. A single finger moves across the scales effortlessly, confirming the finish by touch alone. Now, precision coating begins as a fine metallic mist fills the air. Gold particles settle gently onto dark scales, catching light and elevating the material to luxury. The leather passes through ultraviolet light, sealing the surface in glowing energy. A shifting holographic layer forms, color changing with every angle and movement. Protective film peels away slowly, revealing a flawless final surface beneath. Finished skins hang proudly, glowing under bright lights, each one complete. The camera drifts across color, texture, and detail, marking the completion of refinement. With precision and patience, patterns are laid across the leather, every placement calculated to waste nothing. A sharp blade glides forward effortlessly, separating material with clean, confident motion. At the edge of the cut, fibers part smoothly, craftsmanship visible even at the smallest scale. Each piece is sorted carefully, sleeves, panels, and collars organized with practiced discipline. From above, every component rests in perfect order, the jacket mapped before it exists. A serial number is stamped into the lining, marking identity, authenticity, and traceability. Bundles move forward along the line, carried toward the next stage of creation. The sewing floor hums softly as hundreds of machines wait, ready for assembly. Needles punch through thick leather in rapid rhythm, power and precision working together. Thread pulls tight with every stitch, locking strength into the seams. Hands guide curves carefully, shaping form and structure with steady control. Metal teeth align as the zipper is sewn in, function meeting design. Fine dust lifts with each impact, frozen briefly in the air before settling. Time compresses as separate pieces merge, the jacket taking shape before the eye. Loose threads are trimmed away, small imperfections erased in silence. Metal meets leather as each stud is set firmly in place, every strike deliberate and exact. A branded metal plate is secured carefully, marking the piece with its final identity. Adhesive is applied along the hem with patience, ensuring structure and longevity. Steam rises as seams are pressed flat, heat shaping the jacket into its final form. The inner lining slides smoothly into place, hidden craftsmanship completed with care. Hands test every pocket and zipper, confirming strength, balance, and function. The finished jacket hangs silently, its silhouette revealing the result of countless steps. A price tag is attached, transforming craftsmanship into a luxury product. White-gloved hands lift the jacket for inspection, posture focused and unwavering. A magnifying lens searches every stitch, every edge, every detail. Under extreme scrutiny, the leather reveals flawless texture and alignment. With a quiet nod, approval is granted, the piece officially accepted. The jacket moves along overhead rails, flowing smoothly toward its final destination. Carefully folded with soft tissue, it is prepared for presentation. Placed inside a black luxury box, the journey nears its end. The box closes slowly, sealing craftsmanship, time, and precision inside a moment of silence. A silk ribbon tightens gently, a final touch that signals exclusivity and care. Finished boxes move with purpose, loaded securely for their journey beyond these walls. The armored truck rolls forward, leaving the facility behind as the sun sets on the mountains. Darkness falls, then suddenly, light floods in, shifting the story from industry to art. A model slips into the jacket, adjusting the collar, the transformation now complete. The zipper rises smoothly, each tooth locking with confidence and intent. Under neon rain, water beads and slides across the leather, untouched and resilient. The camera circles slowly, revealing the jacket's form from every angle. Light fractures across raised scales, texture and power captured in motion. From below, the stance commands attention, strength framed by precision tailoring. The brand mark gleams against the leather, subtle yet unmistakable. In slow motion, the jacket moves naturally, alive with every step. One final hero shot isolates the piece, elevated from material to masterpiece. Words appear, honoring the journey behind the product. The screen fades to black, leaving only the process, the craft, and the legacy behind.